What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Episode 2, Part 2, the big new boss update has arrived in Dungeon Defenders Awakened. With that comes an increased level cap. Now we're going to go through a few different leveling options here today. Each one will be a little bit lengthy, so there will be timestamps down below. Just feel free to skip on through to whichever part of, or whatever portion of experience and leveling that you would be interested in. Now, first things first, to start things off, let's take a look at the XP values. Now, of course, we know it's just over 1 million. It's like 1.06 million to get from level 1 to level 100. And then after you pass level 100, the experience is growing and growing and growing. Well, every level it is. There's hard gates at level 70, and then level 100 seems like it's the next. Just to give you an idea here, to get from level 105 to 106, it requires 2 billion experience. Now remember, it was 1 billion experience just to go from 1 to 100. So 105 to 106 is 2 billion experience. 106 to 107 is 2.6 billion. 107 to 108 is 3.3 billion. 108 to 109 is 4.39 billion, and then 109 to 110 is 5.7 billion XP. This is going to take a little while. It is not a super speedy type setup. No one is going to be getting to level 110 in a day. It's just going to take some grind, no doubt about it. Now, if you're just starting off and getting into the game, and say you're trying to level up to get to Nightmare mode unlocked or Massacre mode unlocked, the best thing for you to do is, after you complete the campaign, head on over to your favorite survival map. Now, you want to target a survival map that you can clear quickly. The reason I say survival and not mixed mode is it does have the endless feature. So if you do kind of want to chill a little bit and not keep rebuilding, you can just keep going endless, and then keep going until the waves really start to slow down, and then restart. And I usually suggest to people to restart at wave 20. However, now with endless mode, I would say just go right to 23 and go as far as you can. The entry-level map for this, of course, would be the Ancient Mines. On any difficulty, it's the easiest survival map in the game in each tier. So if you're just breaking into Insane or Nightmare or Massacre mode, Ancient Mines is going to be the easiest one to go. It's going to get you some decent XP and some great starter loot for the next tier that you're in. Besides that, or basically the way XP works, is you want to be doing the highest difficulty map that you can. Now, the difficulties are in order, with the exception of Foundries and Forges. It is the same difficulty as the Mill. However, you want to be doing the highest difficulty you can. A few hotspots besides Ancient Mines would without a doubt be Royal Gardens and the Prom. Royal Gardens and the Prom are both going to get you through to your Nightmare mode unlock or your Massacre mode unlock very, very quickly. Now, when it comes to chasing level 110, well, what do you want to do then? Well, there's a few different strategies. And first off, I'll start right off by saying, we know we're going to have to do the keep on the new bonus difficulty. So after you get the Forsaken Temple completed, you're going to unlock that new difficulty, which is Dune Eater difficulty. Well, all of that gear we grinded out on the keep, all those weapons, all those Arcanist helms, we're going to want to get better versions of on Dune Eater difficulty. So with that in mind, all of us have got about 17 billion keep runs ahead of us. So if you want to maximize both experience and loot all at the same time, if you just do the keep. Now, once we switch over to this strategy, you're going to want to go mix mode. So the keep mix mode on Dune Eater difficulty is going to give you the chance, of course, of getting supreme quality boss weapons, plus all of just the ground drops that drop everywhere, and then that Arcanist Helm, which the Arcanist Helm is still a big part of the game, and you're going to want to get supreme versions of those Arcanist Helms. As I mentioned, not going to beat around the bush with it. This is literally going to take you a bazillion runs. So, with that in mind, before you get, like, say, 10 Arcanist Helms with proper rolls on it, there's a very solid chance that you will have at least one full deck, maybe 2 full decks leveled all the way to 110 just in the process of grinding out those Arcanist Helms. Now, say you want to just get your XP, you want to maximize the amount you can do, but you want to go chill mode. So you want to watch some Netflix, you want to just chillax a little bit. Well, without a doubt, you would want to head back over to Survival and head to Foundries and Forges. Foundries and Forges is got a very, very chill setup. It's an easier difficulty map, and you can without a doubt kind of AFK this map into the hundreds of waves without a question with a decent build. And of course, you're going to want to do this on the Dune Eater difficulty as well. Now, as far as the absolute best XP per hour, now, full clarity, I have not gone through and checked every map. However, it's been so above literally everything else. There is just nothing as good as the Castle Armory in a 4-player group. In a 4-player group, this map is going to run between 6 and 8 minutes if you're well organized, and your deck, your 6 heroes, are going to collectively earn about 900 million experience. So you're going to be able to get that 900 million experience every 6 to 8 minutes, and it's super, super quick to run. Now, what is the best group composition for this? Well, it is obviously up to a few different ideas, but remember some of the best boosters in the game. Number 1 would be a monk. A monk's tower boost is quite incredible. Additionally, whoever is building on your team the main damaging defenses on the team, this map does not require a lot of running around, so you can always throw that Mistimine pet on for an additional 10% versatility or 10% increased tower damage. Since the map doesn't really require any movement, you don't really lose any quality of life for it. Now, in addition to that, you've got the Apprentice. The Apprentice's boost is actually the strongest boost in the game, referring to the Overcharge. This is going to give your towers a speed boost. It's just incredibly powerful and is something you're going to want to have on your team. So you want 1 monk, you want 1 apprentice, and then, of course, you bust out your 2 trusty summoners. So summoners with gemstone pets can get the job done. You're going to need 1 striking gemstone sitting on top of your aura stack, so make sure you get a striking in the mix. And then the other team members can use speedy or powerful. So 1 summoner with a striking gemstone and a speedy gemstone, another summoner with a speedy gemstone on 4 different defenses, and maybe a powerful. So you'll get all of the buffs available in there. As I mentioned, doing this is going to run super quick. 6 to 8 minutes, 900 million XP. It is grindy as a mofo, especially with it going every 6 to 8 minutes. However, with a well-oiled machine and a well-organized team, you can really rip the XP out and get yourself up to level 110 as quickly as possible. So if you have any tips or tricks for fast leveling, I can tell you all, because I know some people will suggest it, campaign maps, doing campaign summit, that was all very, very old strategies. As far as XP per hour earned, it is just nowhere near what it used to be. So challenge maps, campaign maps, they're not really where you're going to want to go for XP and power leveling. You're going to want to stick to survival and mix mode. But remember, it's not about how much XP you get per run, it's about how much XP you get per hour. So situations where you can clear maps quickly is always going to win over something that gives a little more XP, but takes a long time to run. So hopefully this helps everyone out. Thank you all so much once again for swinging on by for another Juicy Dungeon Defenders video. I will be live all day long today over on Twitch, going live here shortly after the time of this video publishing, but that will get it for this time around. So thanks an absolute ton for watching, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.